Hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Liberian dry rice. Today we are making not so basic Liberian dry rice. I have all my ingredients here. I have some red oil, rice, okra, pepper, and dry bone. So let's get started. So to get started, I'm gonna start off with the rice water. But I'm not gonna put the rice in right away. I'm gonna start out by boiling my dry bone or dry fish, and this is going to make the rice more tasty, you know. So I'm gonna boil the fish for like 15 to 20 minutes. And while the fish is boiling, I'm going to start seasoning my chicken. Today I'm not frying the chicken. I'm gonna be baking it in the oven because I want it to be very moist and more tasty and not so crunchy. Okay. So I'm blending in the blender some onions, tomatoes, and some cilantro. Yeah. And to top it up, I'm adding 1 pot of pepper. So now I'm seasoning my chicken to get it ready for the oven. So I went ahead put in some slap ya mama, some black pepper, some all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, and 1 Maggi cube. And then I'm adding in some oil. So after that, I'm gonna mix that oil in. Make sure the seasoning is everywhere and on every chicken, And then I'm gonna add in my blended vegetables. So this is gonna keep my chicken moist. It's gonna have the crunchy effect on the outside, but yet moist. And I'm gonna have the sauce as well, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in very well, and then I'm transferring my chicken to a bigger baking pan, and then I'm going to cover that up and let it marinate for um 30 to 45 minutes. And while I do that, I am going to preheat my oven to 400 and let my chicken bake for 45 minutes total. And so guys, happy Mother's Day to all my dynamic mother out there, okay? Happy Mother's Day. So let's get back to this. So the dry bunny has done his thing. So I'm removing it from the water. You can see the water color there. It look brownish, and it has all the flavor from that fish in the water. So now I'm gonna wash my rice and put the rice in there and let it cook. And I'm gonna add in some salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and add in 1 Maggi cube. So if you see me adding all this seasoning and Maggi cube, you know how flavorful this is gonna be, yeah? Guys, please try this recipe. You will not regret it, okay? So I'm gonna let my rice cook. So now the dry fish that I took from the rice water, I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces or strips, as small and thin as I can get it. And that's what I'm going for. And then as I do that, I'm gonna clean up all the bones, big bones, little bones, make sure there's no bones. So this is what I was going for. You see the little strips. Now my rice has boiled, almost done. It still has some water in it, still cooking. So while it's still cooking, I'm gonna go ahead add in the dry fish to cook with it as well. So with all these strips that in the rice, you'll see as you're eating, you're biting. So now my oven has preheated. I'm gonna go ahead and add in, put in the chicken in the oven. Like I said, I'm gonna bake it for 45 minutes total. Okay. And now one more process is to boil the pepper and okra. So I'm gonna let this boil, and after that it's time for blending, y'all. I got my asanga. So first I'm gonna blend the pepper. This process, you don't want to blend the pepper and the okra together from start, or else you will not have a nicely blend pepper, because the okra is slippery. So you want to blend the pepper first, and then you can add in the okra later. So I'm using 2 of the small brown Maggi cube, and when I use those 2, I really do not need to add salt in the mix. So now I'm adding in my okra, and I'm gonna give that a good blend. Ooh, guys, this is awesome. So my okra and pepper is already, yeah. So for the last thing I'm gonna do is to heat up my red oil, not burn it, because I'm not frying anything in it. I just wanted to have uh I just wanted to melt it and have that little, I don't know what to say, but yeah, you see it. So now guys, look at that rice. You can see I have my cooked rice. You see the boni or dry fish. You see the strip. So you know when you're eating, every spoon you take, you're gonna get a bite of dry fish in there. Okay, so I went ahead and top it up with 1 boiled egg on the side. We're doing basic Liberian dry rice, you gotta add in other good stuff. It's basic, but not so basic. You have some roasted chicken, some boiled eggs, some dry boni. Guys, please try this, okay? Please do.